I got digital dash, can't ride with a op. I walk in the store and I buy the stock. I hide in the bins and pull out the lot. Got Tiffany diamond, it cost me a lot. They flying like birds, but drop on this hot. 400 degrees, I burned up the block. Burn out, make one call, they turn out. CC the gang, get the word out. When the shit getting hot, you the first out. Cover my wrist with a watch and I flood it with rocks. Now I look at the time all day. Be high, I rap the old block and I drop off the top. And I know you can see my face. You my dog at the end, don't care what the bitch is.
We back with another video on current gen, giving y'all the best of the best with the bad setups for that said build. Now, last time I actually gave y'all a build video for this build, I was going over the best badges for every category. So the video was kind of confusing for a lot of y'all somehow, some way, when I didn't say that a million times without the video. But either way, today we're gonna be going over the best big man build in all of NBA 2K22. And the last time I dropped this, y'all showed amazing support. Every time I've dropped this, y'all showed amazing support. And for the last time, it's only right to get y'all with the bad setup and everything. The only time I've ever done this the whole year. So yeah, if you guys want more of these build videos like this to end the year, I just need y'all boys drop the like, subscribe, comment down below her algorithm. But without further ado, man, it's your boy Fitz. Let's hop into it. If you haven't realized by the title, we giving y'all pretty much the best big man build in all of NBA 2K22 current gen. And without further ado, not gonna go too crazy. Let's hop straight into it. So yeah, power forward position, hand and number is completely up to you. You've probably seen me drop this or go over this multiple times, but nothing has really changed. So when it comes to the pie chart, we're gonna go down to the most underrated pie chart still in the game, but for this build, it's still one of the most popular pie charts, I guess, for the big man. But when it comes to everything else, it's really good as a guard, really good as a lock. So I still believe it is extremely underrated. But when it comes to the physicals, we're gonna go to the speed vert just to get our speed and our vertical as high as possible. And it is a big man build, so vertical is just as important as speed. Now when it comes to the attributes, you're gonna end up with mid-range, three-pointer, free throw. We're gonna come back to it. Interior defense, lateral quickness, steal. Put all this up. Just put all this up. But yeah, we're just gonna max this out. We're not putting none of this on. We're just gonna get 20. And then we're gonna go standing dunk, close shot, driving dunk, put the rest on driving layup. You're gonna end up with 7, 21, and 23. Now, what could happen is, if you want to lower some more perimeter defense, you can go up on driving layup, and then you will be able to now have a long athlete. Another thing that you can do, instead of going so crazy on finishing, you can go on ball handle so you can get some unpluckable. That could be another way. A lot of people on the last one was like, you have no ball handle, you have no playmaking. This is really a spot up build. Me personally, I don't need the playmaking on my spot up build. I'm really gonna be picking and popping or picking and rolling. The only time I'm gonna be scoring is off of a pass. So I don't really need that personally. Now I can understand you want maybe glue hands, or you want maybe unpluckable so that you don't get ripped off a rebound. That's completely understandable, but that's you're taking a hit from finishing or you're taking a hit on playmaking. I'd rather have the finishing personally. Now when it comes to the body type, it's completely up to you. You can go built or burly. I'm gonna go built. When it comes to the height, same thing as always. Either you're going 2.03, which is 6'8" on the dot, or you're going a notch above to get more rebounding, which is a very, very, very good thing to try to do on this build. Or you can go a notch below because you want more speed. We go a notch below majority of the time on this build because why? Speed kills, and there's no difference on this one. Weight, we're gonna go down in weight just to get our speed and acceleration as high as possible, our perimeter defense as high as possible, our lateral quickness as high as possible, and our driving layup as high as possible. So yeah, all that stuff still happening. But yeah, when it comes to the wingspan, we're gonna go max wingspan as a big man build, lockdown build. You're gonna go max wingspan more than not. But if you did want to go a notch below, you can start off with an 83 ball. But I don't really see the point of that. If somebody just on your team just runs at least bronze floor general, it'll be the same thing if you just went max wingspan. And we all know how much better max wingspan is for defense, passing lanes, rebounding, just to be a big man or a lock. So yeah, we're gonna go max wingspan. Now, this is what the build looks like at 95. When it comes to reaching 99, you will be to get to a 90 plus on close shot, so that's gonna be great. Driving layup, like I said, you could get that up to, or you could get that to a 70 with long athlete, but We didn't go down on perimeter defense or offensive rebounds, so that's at a 64, so you won't be able to get those layer packages eventually. Bummer. But yeah, driving dunk and standing dunk, those are both gonna be able to get to a 75 plus and an 85 plus. So I believe you unlock certain dunk packages at those attributes. So yeah, but I think you won't be able to do it with this build for the standing dunks because you're not 6'10" and above. But there will be dunk packages, or the best dunk packages regardless will be unlocked regardless. So you don't really even need to worry about that for the standing dunks. But when it comes to mid-range three-pointer, those are both going to be in the 80 plus, so those are going to be good and consistent. When it comes to the interior defense, that's important, yes, but on current gen, we know how bad the interior defense is. So we're really going to be mainly trying to play interior defense based off our block rating, pogo stick, and stuff like that, which is subject to change and all that. But perimeter defense, ladder quickness, steal, block, and defensive rebound, all is going to be in that 80 plus threshold very comfortably. But the offensive rebound is still not going to be around there, but it's going to be at a 78, right there at an 80, but not quite. And honestly, it's not that big of a deal because you are spotting up, and like I said, you're really just going to be picking and popping, picking and rolling. This is not really a build to put the ball on the floor really ever. Now, if you want to catch somebody off guard, yes, you probably could, but if somebody just press X on you, honestly, they're gonna rip you. Now, you could just use your one playmaking for unpluckable, which we're gonna go over, but that's really on you. When it comes to the takeovers, you actually do have the options of sharp, rim, glass cleaner, and slasher. Me personally, when you look at the physicals, you have an 80 speed, a 78 acceleration, 78 vertical. Those are able to all get +8 because gym rat, and just +4 from 99. So you're gonna have an 88, an 86, and an 86. Now, if we think about those insides, I always show you guys, even the one with a lot of strength, you're gonna be pretty much having a 90 plus vertical, 80 plus speed, and 80 plus acceleration. This build doesn't have but not one of these attributes getting above a 90. And in my opinion, getting to that 90 threshold on physicals are very important. So which of these takeovers give you +10 to each physical? Only one, and that would be the slasher. And that not only takes this build to another level for that, but it would put all the finishing attributes to +10. So not only would this make you much better defensively, but it also will make you much better on offense when it comes to playing the pick and roll or the pick and pop, because it just makes you that much more of a pick and roll threat. So yeah, I would love to have slasher takeover, and especially for a build that really is only going to be able to score off of catching passes. You really want to make that stuff as good as possible. So yeah, making the pick and roll aspect of this build that much better is a huge deal. And I understand rim protect or rim protector takeover or rim take, whatever you want to call it, is very important because how bad or inconsistent paint defense is, or even rebound take or glass take is very important for this build because you don't have the highest rebound stats. But you got to understand how important it is to have those +10s on your physicals on this build. But yeah, that's pretty much going to be the build. All we got left to go over is the badge setup. Pretty much the only thing I've never really done on this build ever. So without further ado, let's hop straight into it. Alright, so hopping straight into it. So when it comes to the badges, you're going to end up with 7 badger grades. Now, I'm going to show you guys 2 ways to do it. Rise up, gold, Lob City finisher, gold, and then going with like a bronze posterizer just so you can dunk the traffic. That's one way you could go about it. Or you could just settle for bronze, Lob City finisher, go take off posterizer altogether, and go limitless takeoff. But honestly, you're not going to be having the ball in your hands that much. So honestly, I would probably say you would want to go with this and this because you're going to want to maximize your potential of catching lobs. And whenever you do catch the ball down low, you want to be able to do standing dunks at the highest rate possible. And rise up gold is going to really have you doing stand dunks at the highest rate possible. So that's very important to have, especially on a build like this, especially on an undersized build, especially on a build that doesn't have finishing Hall of Fame, especially on a build that doesn't have pretty much the craziest finishing stats. So yeah, in my opinion, it's perfect for the build. When it comes to the shooting, you're going to end up with 20 shooting badges. So I know I usually show you guys a lot of the same badges for these shooting badge setups, but very simple. Sniper, hot zone hunter, you're gonna want catch and shoot, you're gonna want corner specialist. Those are all the auto badges. Now, honestly, for a spot up, you don't really need mismatch. You don't really need blinders. I guess if somebody's coming off to the side, yeah. But pretty much you're really only gonna have to worry about people closing out towards you. So all that other stuff is not really as important as it is for a guard. So in my opinion, this is the perfect way you could go about it if you want to just go for Hall of Fame badges, but you don't have lucky number 7, you don't have green machine, so then you can start looking at stuff like that. So in my opinion, the best bang for your buck would be corner specialist silver. So now I'll be able to have the best bronze offensive badge in the entire game, and I'll be able to have green machine. So that is also a big deal. But say for instance you did want to go clutch shooter, you can go just one notch down on Deadeye and you'll still be fine. But honestly, this is exactly what I would do on this build for the shooting badge setup. So it's not really much to change. You're gonna have the badge for the whites, and to get more greens you're gonna have a badge for hot zones just to make more shots in general. And then all pretty much the spot up badges like catch and shooting, corner specialist, and then you have Deadeye just to negate the shot contest a lot of the times, and green machine to get more greens, lucky number 7 just another badge just to help you shoot. So yeah, now for the one playmaking. You could go a lot of different ways. I feel like the most popular way would definitely be unpluckable, but you definitely could go with a bailout. Bailout is a really good option as well. Glue hands, honestly, is the badge I would go though. I know unpluckable is the one that a lot of y'all like, but when you coming down from a rebound, you going up for a lob, that's gonna help you in a lot of situations, bro. I'm gonna go with glue hands. But unpluckable, bailout, definitely very good options. But for one badge, if I had to put one badge on, I would definitely go glue hands. And last but not least, when it comes to the badge setups for this build, the defensive rebounding badge setup for the build. So when it comes to this build, what would be the best badge for a big man build? In my opinion, you can go a lot of different ways, but in my opinion, the best big man badge in the game is Rim Protector. Now, one thing I say about this build, not having Hall of Fame badges, you actually are able to put on more badges. You're actually able to. If you think about it, if you have 30 badges on a build that has Hall of Fame, this is pretty much the same. Having 23 badges on a build that only gets gold is pretty much the same thing as having 30 Hall of Fame, 30 badges on a build that gets Hall of Fame. Now, it's not saying that you have the same categories, but it's saying that you're allowed to have the same amount of badges. So yeah, so you can go Rim Protector, gold, Rebound Chaser, gold, Brick Wall, gold. Then you can start going with an Intimidator gold for the paint contest, or even just the shot contest in general. You can start going with an Interceptor. You can start going with a Chase Down Artist. You can start going with a Pogo Stick. But yeah, you still got still good options to put on for the people that want it. Me personally, you don't really necessarily need that on a big man build, so you can go like this, or you can just go like this, so that you can be able to get bump steals and stuff like that. But this is probably what I would end up doing. Probably do something like this, or you can just go silver and bronze and then go silver here. But I feel like you do want to have pickpocket as on, because of the fact that it kind of is important to not get like fouls called on you when you try to go for bump steals. But if you have no issue without it, by all means go without it. But if you do need it, go like this. Because we all know how broken bronze Chase Down Artist is, but all these other badges are very important. Brick Wall help you set better screens when you guard in the poles, drains people energy whenever you get physical contact, and trying to get you best shot contest. Interceptor has you in the lanes, cleanse how you get you the best bumps. Pogo Stick is very important for undersized bigs like this. Rim Protector is just gonna help you get a lot more blocks, and in my opinion, it's the best way to negate the paint D in this game. So if you master Rim Protector, you master Pogo Stick, you'll be very much more comfortable with a build like this. And Rebound Chasers just to get more rebounds, obviously. But yeah, that is going to be the best defensive rebound badge setup for this build, and that is going to be the best badge setup altogether for the Glass Unit build. In my opinion, the best big man build in NBA 2K22 current gen. So yeah, that is going to be the end of this video. If you guys want more of these videos, come 2K23. I need y'all boys right now to show the support by liking the video, subscribing to you, turn on notifications, share the video to anybody that will help. Comment down below to help the algorithm, all that good stuff out the way. I do appreciate y'all boys going so crazy. I do plan on switching the stuff up coming into 2K23 just to test some things out that I've actually wanted to do for a while, but I just ain't had the time. So yeah, we're gonna drop a lot of that stuff this coming month. Stay tuned. I've been thinking about taking a break off in August. I don't know yet. We'll see. But yeah, I've been streaming every single day on Twitch. If you guys want to, by all means, go down in the description, follow the Twitch, have notifications here and there. But without further ado, though, man, it's your boy Fitz, man, and out there, man.
Tell them to bring me my money. Yeah!